stop at south of the border at Pedro's. It's at the North Carolina-South Carolina state line on 95. And it's got a whole bunch of shops and got a campground and truck stop, and it's kind of a touristy, kind of a trap type of deal, but right now that's what we are, as tourists.
You've arrived at your destination.
Pedro's Myrtle Beach shop. It's a giant Kong. Some could say it's a King Kong.
I wonder if you can hear the ocean in it.
This creature was captured off the coast of Barbados on April 10th, 1995. It was preserved by Gray Taxidermy Incorporated of Pompano Beach, Florida, at 27 feet in length. It is one of only 3 of this size ever captured. Please do not touch or handle in any way. So it says that was a real shark and that it was right there. Read the sign.
I know. I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't know how they would preserve it, but I mean, it doesn't look real. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look real, but I don't know anything about fish taxidermy, so. There's a restaurant here next to us, but there's a tamale shop specifically for tamales across the road, so we're gonna head over there and just get a couple of tamales.
That's hot. That's hot.
Woo! Ah! Ah! It just came off the grill. Of course it's hot. Can we get sour cream?
Yeah.
Okay. Pedro stingy. That's all Pedro gave you.
For 60 cents.
Mm-hmm. You could have bought, for another 40 cents, you could have bought a whole big thing of it. I mean, come on, it's Pedro. Pedro got to make some money. Does the tamales look good?
Yeah. I tried to open it to pull it off.
So this is about, hopefully the tamales are good.
Yeah, those nachos look legit.
Yeah, okay. I hope that was sarcasm.
It was 100%.
Remember our cousin Ed? One who married Aunt Miriam?
I thought he married his mother.
That's what I said. Till recently, Ed was one of the Army's top test drivers. Oh, man is fearless.
You have to be fearless to marry your mother.
I thought it was
Get to the
Pedro.
point. Ed was chosen.
Going to Pedro's Mexican shop. We were at his Myrtle Beach shop.
We could have brought Daisy.
No pets allowed unless they're carried.
Yeah, we could have carried her.
I would have done it too, just to be funny.
Can I go look at that?
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, look at the hats. This is what I was talking about right here. What do you think?
Go, America.
Huh? Look at this. Chicken helmet. Oh, yeah, unicorn.
It's my color.
I think it is. Yeah. Well, here's what we're checking out. I think we're gonna go find a place to park and relax for the rest of the night and get up early in the morning. And go the road. We forgot to buy a coffee pot at Target. It didn't have a glass. Oh well, we do pour overs. Pour overs are better, but coffee pots are just faster and easier. We tried to get diesel at Pedro's. It was $2.25, which is a good price. But there was a semi there. He only had one register open, and he owed $450 in diesel and couldn't pay it. And he was on hold with his bank, and I stood there about 5 minutes. An employee walked up behind me to stand in line, and another employee walked over, opened up the second register, called the employee up, checked the employee out that was behind me, and then closed the register and walked off. And so I just went back to the truck and then went across the road, and there's a diesel pump, and someone was over there pumping, and they said that it was taking an hour to pump diesel. It was so slow. And now we're back on 95, just gonna go 2 miles down the road to a rest area. We were gonna stay at Pedro's, but there's some interesting characters walking around there, and Catherine just didn't feel safe, so.
In 800 feet, you'll arrive at rest area I-95 South Carolina Welcome Center. Your destination will be on your right.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, we're gonna hit the bed. Probably watch a movie or something. Good morning from a rest stop or welcome center in South Carolina off I-95. So pretty good. We're good enough ways away from the interstate that you really can't hear the traffic. You can just hear the idling of the semis over there. I'm gonna take a shower this morning. I'm gonna set up the shower inside, and then Catherine's just gonna eat breakfast, and then she's also gonna take a shower. So I have the water coming out into the Joolca, and then going up to the shower head, and then I just have this tarp in here as my shower stall, and then the water will just drain out the bottom at the back here, because we are at an incline, and then you can't see in on either side. The only place you can see in is right here. And then normally I would take my towel and put it right here, which is what I will do. Packed up, gonna head towards St. Augustine or thereabouts.
Turn right.
Well, we got Catherine a pair of sunglasses and went to Olive Garden. Now we're gonna run over to Hilton Head Lighthouse. It closes in an hour, but that should be enough time to take a quick peek at it. Do we have to pay to go to the lighthouse?
That's it.
Do we have to pay to see the lighthouse?
Yes, sir. $9.
All right. Do y'all have military discount?
Are you active?
She's active. I'm retired.
Are you? Yeah, you're good then.
All right. Oh, we're good? All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
So this place is definitely Bougie Town, USA. But we're going to go check it out. See if we can find the lighthouse. I mean, if you just look at the cars parked here, you can tell that this is Bougie Town. What is this?
Hilton Head Island.
No, this car?
A Maserati.
Oh.
Oh, there's the lighthouse.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. Alright, we need to go up there first if we can. I don't know how you get there. Yeah, there's people up there.
Okay, it's a pirate lighthouse in Malta.
Yeah.
That's 34 feet.
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
And this is 42.
There's 50.
Not bad.
Open the door for me.
Hello.
How you doing? That was pretty neat. The entrance fee and the entrance fee to the lighthouse was free if you're military, but you had to have your ID card on you, and somebody did not have their ID card on them. So I got in free, but she had to pay $5. It was alright. It was not really worth $5 compared to other lighthouses I've been to. This is not as old, and it was wooden on the inside. So, but it was still a pretty neat deal. There was a whole bunch of people here. This place is really busy. So we're gonna head back towards 95 and south towards Florida, and we'll kind of figure out where we're going when we get there.
There's Florida.
Yeah. Well, this one is, there's someone there that probably would call. So we're at a undisclosed beach location. And this area is accessible, I guess, because of COVID, only to the residents of the county and active duty military with ID card. Well, I think it just says military with ID card, but I read the charter and I think it says active duty, which we're covered under that. We're gonna go check out the beach because we're parked, I don't know, 500 meters from it. No possession or consumption of alcohol beverages on county-owned controlled property. There's someone camping on the beach.
Well, they probably pulled
Yeah. Alright, well, we found it's definitely a much better place. Through persistence and,
patience.
well, I had patience.
I had patience.
Someone didn't have patience. Someone got very impatienty with me. So, quick update. We were ran out of our other spot by a deputy sheriff who was kind of rude. He knocked on the truck and said, "You can't camp here," and there's no signage or anything. I mean, we were camped in a spot that was on Overlander. A bunch of people had camped there, had no issues. There was no signs. There's no county ordinances or anything. And I said, "Are you city or county?" And he said, "Well, what does it matter?" And he said, "Well, this is the city." And he said, "The city is the county and the county is the city." And I said, "Well, that don't make no sense." And he got all mad. Anyway, so we drove 5 minutes down the road, and now we're at this park that's apparently a privately owned park. It says can be enforced by the sheriff's department for the rules, but the rules say it's open 24 hours and there's no alcohol, and it's just a whole bunch of parking for boats. So there's other cars here, and you know, it's kind of dumb. So anyway, in fact, there's a car that's moving right over there. Which is kind of weird. And there's a boat that came in, and it's just after midnight. It's almost 1 in the morning. So we're gonna try to go back to sleep and see if we don't get bothered here. Hopefully they don't come back and bother us here. But there's no signage anywhere, and this is a private, for what I can tell, is a private park. As always, thank you for watching. We'll pick up where we left off on the next episode. We got about 2 episodes left of this little adventure, and then we'll start moving into more current episodes where I'm exploring the desert Southwest. I have some gear reviews coming up, the Joolca shower system, as well as the Clear Source Nomad purification system. Those should be coming out in the next week or 2, so be looking forward to those. So be sure to get outside and explore responsibly, and we'll see you in the next one.